Hey everybody, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. I am going to do a short video right now on some of the vaporizers that I have acquired and use. And the reason I'm doing this is because Black Friday is coming up very soon and there'll be tons of sales. In fact, my inbox is already full of different promotions for 20, 30, whatever percent off for different devices. So in preparation of Good Friday, I thought I would tell you about some vapes real quick. My disclaimer is these are my experiences and this is my opinion. I really don't have a preference what you do to vape or to medicate. Whatever works for you is a success, and that's kind of how I look at it. So, informational use only, whatever. Here you go. So, let's get going. You don't need to see my face anymore at this point in time anyway. So, I think that's where I want to be. Okay, so I've got three different vaporizers sitting here. I've got the CFV, which is this one here, the red one. I've got the CFX, and I just dropped my pen, that was graceful. I've got the CFX in the middle here, and then that is the Tera. That's actually a little better view. All three made by Boundless. All three are very effective devices. Three different price points, and they are all slightly different. So quickly, I'm going to run them down for you. The CFV is the first one that I picked up. It has a retail price of $149. It is very, very lightweight. It's available in black or red. I happened to get the red one because they were out of stock on the black ones. Let me fire this up so you can see how it works. All of these have a 5-click start. Here we go. It's going to take just a second. I'm going to show you the heat up time. I vape at 360 degrees. And when it gets there, you're going to see a little indicator showing that it's ready. And then I'm simply going to turn it off and we'll move on. There, see that little heat signature that shows up when it's ready to vape? Okay, so there you have it. Now it's ready to go. Turning it down, it goes back into, it will go into sleep mode if you leave it alone. I'm just turning it off because I don't really use it that much anymore. The way this opens is, and this is your oven inside. My screen wants to go to sleep. Here is the top. You can take this apart and separate it and clean it. There is a removable screen in here that I use. I take it out every time I clean the vape and put it back in and continue to use it. Downside to this, the initial CFV came with the accessory loading ring that is no longer included. So now if you want this, you have to buy it. And the reason you might want it is, I don't know if you can see, but it's very easy to, there you can see it, that little ridge there. When you put the loading ring in, you're not going to drop any of your flour anywhere but in the bowl. So highly, highly recommend this silly little loading ring. It's just a piece of plastic, but it's really, really helpful. So this is the CFV. Again, $149 from Boundless. It comes with a standard mini USB charging cord. Basically, all of their vapes come with these types of cords. They all come with some accessory screens. They all come with a little tool and a little brush. This one actually came with the what's called the WPA, or the water pipe adapter. So to use this with a water pipe, you would take off that mouthpiece, screw this mouthpiece in place like so, turn it on, stick it in your water pipe, and you can vape through water. So very handy that it comes with the water pipe attachment. These are also kind of cool because they're like male and female. So you can flip it inverted, still put it in the vape, and then use it this way as well. So nice water pipe adapters included. Now, let's talk about the CFX. Oh, before I move to the CFX, real briefly, the CFV is a convection vaporizer. The Tera that we're going to talk about in a few minutes is a convection vaporizer. This is a hybrid convection and conduction. The easiest way to explain this, or so I understand it, is when you think of convection, think of hot air. When you think of conduction, think of a hot surface, like a hot plate or a hot pan. The PAX vaporizers are conduction vapes. The entire oven gets hot, and that's what vaporizes the cannabinoids on the flower. It's conduction. It's in contact with a hot surface that produces the heat. Convection is done by hot air. So the heat unit is below the cannabis, and it only puts heat through the cannabis when you're drawing from the mouthpiece. So you're actually vaporizing this yourself by the draw process. When you inhale on the mouthpiece, that draws the heat up through the heating element into the cannabis, that vaporizes the cannabinoids. This is a combination, so it does convection and conduction, and convection both. So it does both. The nice thing about this one, two nice things about this one actually, this has an additional charging option. So you can charge it with the standard mini USB port here, and then you've got a fast charging port here, which is a direct or a DC plug like this. And that charges it up quite quickly. If you don't have a backup device, and speaking of which, that's how I acquired this one. I love my CFV so much that Serena said, well, you need a backup, so I wanted one of these anyway because it was nicer, so I got it. So basically the mouthpiece works the same. It twists, you take it off, there's your bowl. It's ceramic inside. Does not come with a loading ring, which you can see makes it very, very neat. So you'll have to buy this if you want to use this vape and not make a mess with your flower all over the unit. So, oops, only goes on one way. So, 5 clicks on. So, all of these vaporizers are fully temperature adjustable by 1 degree each. This one actually gives you a dial so you can see exactly what it's doing. I really like this down here. This is your actual session timer. See how fast that heated up? About 20 seconds. On a fresh charge, it heats up in about 17 or 18 seconds. Adjusting it is easy. Once it goes green, it's ready to use again. So your session timer, all these vapes have a 5-minute or a 300-second timer. So this one actually tells you how close you're getting to the end of your bowl. So you really know where you're at on this particular device. Also very lightweight, works quite well. Shut down. Okay. This vape, the CFX, does come with a higher heat setting and what's called a concentrate can. So this is just a little aluminum can with a piece of what looks like fuzz or wool or something inside of it that you put concentrate on, seal up, and then stick into the unit, into the chamber. I've tried it once. I didn't really care for it. I don't use these at all for concentrates, but this one does come with it. So that's the CFX. The CFX is 179. The high points on that are the fast charging option and the session timer. It also does not come with a water pipe adapter or the loading ring, so if you want those things, you have to buy them separately. Let's move to the Tera. The Tera is a convection vaporizer, which works just like the CFV. The Tera was actually supposed to be a replacement for the CFV, And son of a gun, they came out with a 2.0 CFV anyway, and that's what this is. That's the 2.0, not the original. The nicest thing about this particular vaporizer is this right here. I think these are, I forget the amperage on them, 16, 18650 batteries. And they are removable, rechargeable, and replaceable. One of the reasons why I thought I needed a backup was when this one ran dead, you didn't really know about it until you tried to use it and it wouldn't work. So now you've got a full bowl loaded and you've got to throw it on a charger and wait several hours, hence the need for a backup. Well, with 2 sets of batteries, you never have that problem. If your vape isn't charged enough to actually function, then you just put new batteries in it and go right to town. All these have the mouthpieces that swivel. I'll open this one up so you can see the inside. I use this one all the time. You can see it's not the cleanest, but it is a champ. I mean, it is a beast when it comes to producing vapor. And all of these mouthpieces also have a screen on them as well, so you're not going to inhale plant matter. So I didn't have this one turned off. So this one you just hold down. This one will vibrate when its heat is up to temperature, when it gets to 360 degrees, or when it gets to whatever temperature you've set it for. And you probably heard the vibration and you saw the little heat indication that it is ready to go. It also vibrates at the end of the heat cycle. There's no timer on this one, so you don't really know unless you're watching a clock. But it does vibrate, so you know that your 5 minutes are up. So, shutting that one down. This one actually comes with the water pipe adapter. It also comes with a separate mouthpiece. So you can easily change these out and throw that one on and use it. Same thing with the water pipe adapter. And if you're wondering what it's like on a water pipe adapter, give me 1 second and I'll go get my water pipe and show it to you briefly. I'll be right back. I am so sorry. That was so unprofessional. There is the lovely little water pipe I picked up at Ignite Vaping Glass. Thank you, Adrian. So the way this would work, load the bowl, put on the water pipe adapter, get the heat activated, wait till it vibrates so you know it's hot enough, and then hit your water pipe. There you go. Same thing is true for the CFV. Do exactly the same thing. Let me throw it on here for you, just so you can see it. Reverse my little adapter thingy. And that works the same exact way. So, again, they're all 3 good devices. They all work. And it's Black Friday. I can tell you that I've already seen and posted the ad for Black Friday at Boundless, and they're offering 35% off of all of their units over there. I think they're all good units. They have great customer service. I have had my CFV replaced, so they take care of their customers. If you have any other questions, please put them in the comments. Just a quick preview of coming attractions. I made juice last night, and it works. Video on this to come. Happy medicating. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.